What's up guys, Kawasaki here. Today, I'm going to ask you a couple questions. One, have you ever wanted to learn how to shuffle but looked like this? Or this? Or this? Or even this? Well, I'm going to solve all those problems today. Now we'll answer those questions. I'm going to teach you guys how to shuffle. I'm going to go over the running man, the T-step, spins, kicks, slides. So, without further ado, let's get this started. Okay, so with the running man, it's going to consist of 2 steps. So for learning running man, you're going to need to know lifting your right or left leg up, whatever you're comfortable with, and placing your leg on the ground that you lifted up and sliding your opposite leg back behind you, and you want to rinse and repeat. So 1, 2, 1, 2.
Also, don't mind the messy room, I just forgot to clean up before I started recording this.
Alright, so the biggest difference between cutting shapes and shuffling is that cutting shapes lands on the heel instead of flat on the foot or the ball of the foot. So if you're trying to shuffle, don't make that misconception. You want to land on a ball of your foot or the flat, or you want to land flat. Otherwise, if you do want to land heel, instead you want to have a longer stride, so you don't have room to trip over yourself. So you want to go back to it. So go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is what it looks like when you're in full motion. So T-steps are the foundations of shuffling. So what you want to do is when you lift up your leg in the direction you want to go, so let's say the right side, you lift up your right leg and you want to pivot your left foot or whichever foot's on the ground in the direction that you want to go. And you want to pivot it inward. So example, if you're T-stepping to the right, you want to pivot your left foot inward as you're lifting your right leg. And when you step down, you want to, at the same time, place your foot on the ground and pivot your left foot going outward. So it's essentially like a right-left. And vice versa going left. So 1, 2. So I'm going the other way, it looks like this. 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, I look really dumb because I never T-step going to my left. But the one thing that you really do want to know / remember is you want to pivot, raise your leg up all at the same time, and then once you plant your foot on the ground, you want to pivot your foot that you didn't lift up, pivot on the other side at the exact same time, rather than doing it in consecutive steps. You do it all at the same time. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So if you want to see what it looks like in full motion, this is what it looks like. And this is just me going in a circle and side to side. So spins can be fairly basic depending on what kind of spin you're looking for, as it can go from simple to very complex. I'll cover a couple spins I've learned over the years. So for this spin, it consists of 2 steps. As you are doing the running man, you hook your back foot and swing it over your front foot, making a half spin. And then you use your front foot to complete the rotation and turn yourself around, so making a 2-step spin. So 1, 2. Fairly simple, right? And right here I can show you how to do it the other way. A little bit better on foot placement. And now, this next spin, is using your back leg to propel yourself off the ground and push and kick off the ground to make yourself spin as much as you want, at least until you get super dizzy. So, from there, you want to use your back leg to propel around yourself so you can kind of just push and kick, push and kick, push and kick. Kind of think of it as riding a skateboard or riding a scooter as you're pushing your leg to give yourself more speed. And this final spin is planting yourself and kind of preparing yourself for a spin. And then with all your force and might, you twist your body and you use only one foot to kind of spin on. You can use two if you really know how to do it. So, to transition into that, you do your normal running man, kind of plant yourself, get yourself right into a position, and you kick and push and propel yourself to a complete spin. Kicks can be learned while learning how to T-step, as it actually incorporates T-stepping in its move. The only difference is that instead of putting your foot on the ground, you would instead place your foot up and kick inwards and outwards. As you're doing the running man, instead of putting your leg down, you would kick inwards, use the next beat to keep yourself balanced, and then the next beat you would kick outwards. So in, middle, out. As a transition from a running man, this is what it looked like. And then this is what it looked like going the other way. You can always kick higher, you can always kick lower eventually, just to find your balance, or just to find what you prefer the most. Eventually, if you want to learn it, you can actually transition kicks into spins. Lastly is slides/glides. When you're doing your running man, you want to oops. Oh, wait. So you want to do 1, 2. So what you want to do is you want to step outward with your back foot. So you want to place your foot out there and you want to go towards that leg that's extended outward. I mean, that's how I learned it. There's many variations for slides and glides, so whatever works for you will work. Then, for this slide/glide, what I'm about to show you really quick. So for this glide, what you want to do is place your back foot outwards. So like 1, 2, place outward. So you see how my foot is positioned where my back foot is out, and it looks like I'm about to do another running man. But with my front foot, I would actually slide my foot towards my back foot. So 1, 2, 3, and slide. I guess that makes sense. It's kind of hard, but just kind of watch. So 1, 2, and I'm gonna show it to you in how to do it the other way. So now, this is what it looks like in full motion. You can get creative with this in your own and unique way. I'm just showing you how I personally learned it. You can take this with a grain of salt. Those are my 5 moves/tricks/steps you want to learn when you want to shuffle over time. The 2 most important ones you want to learn is the running man and the T-step. Those are your foundations. You want to master those first before moving on, in my humble and personal opinion, because you don't want to overwhelm yourself with a lot of tricks while you don't have your foundations essentially down. You also want to keep it consistent with pretty much key step practicing, because I know there's people that can go one way but not the other. That is me as a prime example. I can go left but I can't go right. So you want to practice both sides when learning your key steps. Burning Man, you want to make sure you have the right posture as well as foot and or knee placement, because that can definitely make a difference when it comes to what your overall style will look like in the end. You want to practice Running Man and key steps at least first before moving on, and then when you feel comfortable enough that you can get the Running Man and the key step down, then that's when you can start practicing with music. You want to start off with slower BPMs, slower tempos, so such as house, electro, and I guess techno. Because those are slower BPM speeds, you don't necessarily have to use all of your stamina to keep up with the beat. Then personally, when you feel comfortable enough, you can start with faster speeds, so like trance, hardstyle, etc. I know most of those are faster beats, and then you can start getting your stamina as well as your muscle memory even more refined. So I would also have to mention, in regards to posting videos, I know people are usually not too comfortable with uploading videos when they first start, but it's always nice just to kind of look back and see how much you improved. Shuffling doesn't come overnight. You're gonna have to put in time, you're gonna have to put in effort in order to kind of make it your own way. And there's typically a lot of people that look up to others that have been shuffling for 2 years, 3 years, so on and so forth. And if you really want to make it your own, my personal suggestion, this is what I did, I would watch dozens and dozens, I've maybe seen hundreds of shuffling videos. Yes, I'm a nerd like that. But I've taken bits and pieces from each and every one that I've seen and at least try to incorporate it into my own style, which makes me unique. You really don't want to copy somebody one for one, because that kind of just makes you a clone and you're not really you. Shuffling is an art of expression, so you want to make your style stand out from the rest. You want to make yourself you, not someone else. Yes, you look up to them, but you want to have it as your own rather than anybody else's. So on that note, thank you for watching. I will be putting more timestamps down below, so if you want to skip over each and every step if you like, just so you can watch it as you go, I will have that in my description. Let me know if there's any other moves you want me to cover, or if you want me to do an advanced shuffling tutorial. This is just kind of to cover the basics. So I'm gonna send you off with that. Thanks for watching, and I will hopefully see you more in 2020 with more shuffling.